Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Reseller TV. We have a thrift store thrift haul, almost entirely plush. My brother sent me a picture of a Jurassic Park vest, a vintage vest from Universal Studios, and he didn't pick it up for whatever reason. I would have if I were him. Fortunately, I had a movie that I wanted to go see, so I went to the movie first, and then obviously a couple hours later went to the Goodwill, and it was gone. And there was just tons of people in the clothing, so I went through some of the clothing. I wasn't really looking to buy anything. I got one thing because there's a reason why I got it. But the rest, I was like, the rest of the store was really like, it was super busy. It was picked over, nothing. I couldn't really find anything. And then I went to the plush section and I started seeing quite some cool vintage plush. I'm like, let's dig into the plush here. So I ended up pulling out some good stuff. So I'll show you guys. I got about $800 worth of stuff. One thing is from Cinemark that's exclusive that I'll probably sell for $100. So more like $700 worth of plush. So we'll show you what I got. So this is a McLaren Racing F1 Racing hoodie, which there are none on eBay, and then the one that comes up for Case-West is supposedly selling it, but when I went to it kept coming up with sandals, so I don't know why. But the movie F1 movie is coming out. That's why I bought that hoodie. But then we'll show you some of the plush I bought. This one, no comps on this one. I could not find them on eBay. It's from Monster and Me or something, but I think I'll probably get about $30 for that. Then we got Bullwinkle, vintage Bullwinkle from the 80s. He was 75% off with green tags. He sells for around $25. And then this is probably the worst. I thought this was a vintage Jeffrey Giraffe, but it's only from 2017, so he only sells for like $12, something like that. And then this bundle of posters was in plastic wrap, and I can only see the Dopey one, so I didn't know what else was in there, and part of the Winnie the Pooh. But these two Crayolas probably get about $10. I'm going to lot those two together. $10 for the other picture, this one. Dopey will be about $15, and then the three Winnie the Pooh is probably $10 each, so $30 on those. And then this is a Jellycat. If you don't know about Jellycat, definitely check those out. This one still has the tags on it too, which is awesome. So he goes for about $40. About $25 for this is Cuddle Toy Jointed Bear. I could not find Bruno here. I'm going to guess around 10 to 15. I do well with puppets, so anytime I see puppets, I pick those up. This guy is from, it looks like something he went out at a fair. I think this is actually Fisher Price, yeah. But he was also 75% off. And he sells for around $20. And then I got this Shark Jaws 50th anniversary cup and popcorn thing. I think I'll get around $100 for them. I did not see any of these up there on eBay yet, so I might be the first one up. Benefit of going to the movies every week, I get first dibs on some of the popcorn buckets. And then I didn't even look this up, but I seen it was 75% off. It's Starbucks, and it's weird. But apparently it only goes for around $15. And then Folk Manus, this is a Timberwolf. He goes for around, like someone had him for $35 on eBay. Then we got Flicker here. Someone sold this for $25 on Etsy. We'll see how it does on eBay. My guess is around $20. And then we got this little Coca-Cola octopus, which I have never seen before. It's 25 cents. It's 75% off. Pretty cool. But I don't think he's very, not as collectible as I thought he would be, but probably get about $15 for him. And then a couple of the other good sales. I think I'll get like $40 to $50 for this. This is actually a Jellycat as well. And they're usually corduroy, so that's why I actually wasn't going to look him up, but glad I did, because I think I'll get a pretty good penny for him, actually. And then this is I'm going to put this up for $100. There are no comps. It is antique. Bookends. Crusaders, knights on horseback. I think I'll get about $100 for those. And then this guy, I was actually surprised. He's one of the better ones. He sold on Poshmark for $60, on Etsy for $55. So we'll see what we get on eBay. I'm going to say around $50. There might be more on there. And then Mufasa, I've sold him a couple times. It's a huge puppet. I should get about $40 for him. And then the best find, this large Minnie Mouse, someone has for $110 on eBay. So pretty good, pretty cool. Hopefully these all sell. All right, thanks for watching, guys.